All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 825. I'm your host, GD, here on Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's also about to announce a game that's not a ripoff of an existing Sony property, Wombat.
That's right. It's called Billy Cooper, and he's not a raccoon. He's a possum. Yeah, that's it.
That's
possum.
The most popular franchise you can come up with. Like, yep. I mean, they're not even making those games anymore.
Yeah, that's like public domain now.
Yeah.
You're
Honestly,
fine on that
they
one.
Should be.
The Warriors are going to come after you on Sly Cooper at this moment.
Yeah, I'm making Sly Cooper 4.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
About God of Doors. And he works in a door store, but he's got
Is that
chains.
what he does? He works in a door factory?
Yeah. Or a store. Like a... Where do they sell doors? Home Depot?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's been a minute since we had a show. We're back now.
A little while.
It's been a while. I think everyone was on vacation except for Wombat.
Not me.
Wombat's working hard over there.
Yeah, I don't go on vacation. I don't get to go on vacation, so it's kind of sad, actually. I don't know, because I don't. Even when my family went on vacation, I didn't get to go.
They didn't let you go with them?
No.
Why not?
It's a dog issue more than anything else.
No good.
The dogs don't want you to go with them?
No,
Right.
one dog would be fine. One dog we can put away.
Oh.
The other dog we've tried more than once, and every time, like, we do like a test run, and they call us up and they're like, "Yeah, no, you gotta get your dog."
Why? What happens?
Doesn't like other dogs.
She's just not good in those situations.
Like, what happened? Like, too much shitting or something?
No, she's crazy. She bites.
Oh,
okay.
She will,
I don't know. You got to tell me, like, the basics.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, she'll bite everybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. She'll bite anyone that isn't the 4 people that live in this house.
That's
right.
bad.
And you say, okay, I'll be back in a week.
Mm-hmm. And they go, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's rough. So
yeah.
So it sounds like a case of too many dogs. There's too many kids, and now there's too many dogs.
One dog too many.
One dog too many.
One dog too many.
Wait, why can't you go on a vacation where you take the dogs with you? How about that?
Because that's not a vacation.
Oh, it's not?
No. Having the dogs with me would be the opposite of a vacation.
Maybe it's your dogs. It's the dog's problem.
It is the dog's problem.
That's exactly what he just described.
No, but I mean, like, those specific dogs, because when I went on vacation recently, I saw somebody who, like, I went to Maine, and they drove from, I saw Tallahassee license plates, and they had 3 dogs in the back seat of the car while they were eating lunch in the, outside.
I have taken a dog to Maine.
You have, see?
Yes, I have done that. I've actually been to Maine with a dog.
Just not these dogs. It wouldn't work with these dogs.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work with one of these dogs.
Jerky?
Yeah, the little dog. The little dog little dog's a little jerk. Now we are trying to plan a way for my wife and I to get away for the weekend. And now that my daughter is 17, I feel like that's old enough to watch the dogs for 2 days, right? Like, I don't think that's asking too much of a 17-year-old.
No.
It's not like a child.
No. They should.
No, they should be able to do that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, I feel like that's appropriate.
I'm calling protective services.
Seriously. And
for the dog, actually.
Even with my son here, too. He's 14 and 17. No.
14's useless. A 14-year-old boy is useless. A 14-year-old girl is probably, like, got her shit together.
You're probably fine there too.
Yeah. But 14-year-old boy, I feel like, is basically like,
I don't know. He's a surprisingly, like, he has his moments.
Okay.
I'll give him that much. He has his moments.
I'm waiting.
I'm not saying he's perfect, but moments. But right. Speaking of Maine, how was Maine?
I highly recommend Maine in the summertime. Big improvement over, like, 95-degree New York weather. Maine, like, 10 degrees cooler or more, and lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious lobster. And nature, nice hikes. Did you know that Maine was like a bunch of islands? I didn't know that. You've been there before. So
I've been there like 7 times.
It's a bunch of islands.
I know.
It's like Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. Maine is one of my favorite places. So I just, getting there is hard.
There's a lot of. It wasn't that hard though. We drove there. It was easy.
I know. Yeah, no, we used to do that drive all the time. We used to drive. One time we went there, we even stopped at the Pez factory on the way home.
Yeah.
Remember that?
You asked me about the Pez factory. Where I was going, and I said no, not knowing anything about it. But I saw the sign for it while we were driving.
There you go.
And I knew about it because of you.
It's where they make the candy, though, not the dispensers.
It's where they make the candy, not the dispensers, but they have the largest collection of dispensers in the country.
Of imported dispensers.
Yeah, check them all out. Check out all the dispensers.
I do.
But Maine has very good food.
The food was good.
Maine has good food.
I had lobster 3 days in a row.
Why not?
It was
When
good.
in Maine.
It wasn't that cheap though.
No. I remember when we first started going to Maine, which was 20 years ago.
Yeah, how much was the lobster roll?
I mean, and I remember when lobster rolls were like $8.
No.
I remember the $8 lobster roll. Like you had to go to it wasn't common, but there was like the places you can go where you can get like an $8 lobster roll.
Right.
And then it went to like 13. And then it was 15. And then it was 18. And then it's like, oh, this is
Now it's 38.
Yeah. There you could go to Stu Leonard's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And they do fresh Maine lobster rolls on Saturdays for $14. And they're totally worth it.
I guess. I mean, whatever. I don't need, it's once in a while thing is fine most of the time, but
I'm just saying,
when in Maine,
it's like,
right.
Yeah.
So I had lobster 3 times and I had a lobster 3 days in a row. And then I had Maine hash every day in a row.
What's Maine hash?
Hash, like hash weed.
All that.
Not
I
the
was
kind
thinking
you
it was
eat.
a dish of
No.
I'm thinking like a breakfast. Is it
right?
Like,
You can have it for breakfast. You can definitely have it for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious.
Big helping of Maine hash, please.
It is
Did you
delicious.
go to-
It is delicious, and you can have it for breakfast.
Did you go to Cadillac Mountain?
We did that. I made an appointment to do that, and we drove around and looked at the things. You look at the scenery. You drive. That's what you do in. You do that in a lot of vacations, actually. Those are the good kind of vacations. Do that in Colorado. You just like drive from one point to another, and you get out of the car, look at the stuff. Maybe you do a little walk, then get back in the car, drive to the next one, repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good, especially when it's hot out. It was still pretty hot there, even though it was much cooler than New York. There was a heat wave there, there too. They thought it was ridiculous, and I was like, "This is great," like the Maine people. And we went on a sailboat, like one of those like sailboat cruises. And the guy like one of those. The guy sitting next to me was like an older gentleman. He was incredibly loud, a loud talker, like one of those guys that he wants. I guess maybe he has a hearing problem because he's an elderly gentleman, but maybe he just wants
boisterous.
Boisterous, I would say. And so he was sitting next to me on the boat. And he was with his whole like extended family. He was the grandpa, and he turned out he was a local from Rockland, Maine, unlike everybody else on the boat who was a tourist. And he said that he moved there and he loved it, and that like their population doubled in the last 10 years or something ridiculous like that. And he had a Porsche Macan or something like that, one of those SUV Porsches. Which is, like you don't see like, even though it's like a fancy, like there's a lot of fancy resort towns, like the wealth on display there is not like New York.
It's not there are wealthy pockets of Maine.
Right. But like we went to like Kennebunkport, like that's I don't know, probably not saying that right, but the Bush place, the place where the Bush is.
Kennebunkport.
Yeah. I saw Barbara.
Right enough.
I saw Barbara Bush's garden. I smoked weed in Barbara Bush's garden. But even like there, which is very fancy, it's not like,
it's
here.
Code for something.
It's straight up just doing what I said. But it could have been. You just don't see like the crazy cars that you see like going to the supermarket here, like driving on Long Island, and like I saw like 5 Cybertrucks today, like 5 different Cybertrucks. I think I saw like 2 Teslas the whole trip.
I think every Cybertruck was sold. I think every Cybertruck was sold on Long Island.
Yeah, Nassau County, I think, right?
Yeah,
Nassau County.
It's where they all live.
I see them here.
every
I saw
day.
one trying to park at the Reds game last night. I was laughing at him.
Yes, I do that. I love to do that. That's my
Like, good luck parking that guy.
right. It's not, but you know what? To be fair, I think there's some not standard, but large SUVs that aren't Cybertrucks that are around the same size, if not bigger than the Cybertruck.
The width of it
Yeah,
is where like it does not fit into most parking spaces.
No.
Like you're not going to be able to park it and open your doors to get out.
No.
And so like when you're going to like a Major League Baseball game and they're just like jamming cars in like everywhere, right?
Right.
I was just like, yeah, you're going to be parking like you're going to have a long walk.
What kind of asshole brings that to a fucking baseball game?
Right.
Special kind.
Yep.
I don't know.
But I went to Virginia Beach.
Nice.
How was that?
It was good. We stayed in Sandbridge, which is just south of Virginia Beach proper. So there was beach, lots of dolphins, so many dolphins. It got to the point it was like you just look out and there'd be dolphins swimming around. You're like, all right, do something else. We've seen the dolphins at this point. I did not know that was like that prevalent. Like you like drive into town and they have all these dolphin statues and everything, but that's like at every place, like
right
all on the beach. And
those
like,
are the only dolphins you
here.
see usually at those places. You just on the statues.
Right. No,
they
these
deliver.
are like every time we looked out at the ocean, pretty much, it's like no matter where we were at, it's like, oh, there goes some dolphins swimming by.
I heard they use AI.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, because they were always like the same distance out. So I think they were just a mechanical thing out there. Just
it's some guy. Oh, the tourists are here, just cranking it out.
Right.
But no, we had a good time. It was not every day was blistering hot. And my family is like, we're all to the point of like, it's too hot out here. Let's not be out here. And then we find something else to do. Right.
Me instantly everywhere.
So our beach days were like super early morning beach days. And then it was like, after that, I was like, all right, back to the house.
Yeah. That's a good plan.
We went to Busch Gardens again. We've been there, but this time Dash was just tall enough to ride some of the big roller coasters, at least during the first half of the day. And then he like shrunk to a size below the height limit in the second half of the day.
How did that happen?
It's a lot of walking around and you're sweating and
wow.
Yeah.
What? That's real? That's a thing?
I don't know.
He was like
their measurement system was not the like.
I mean, Busch Gardens is a theme park where the theme is beer, so they may not really be,
Got my free beer.
Right.
A little Dixie cup of Busch Light.
I went there in 1989. Is it different?
Yes.
Any different?
It's a little different now.
Okay.
I mean, I went there about that time, my first time as well.
Okay.
But yeah, they got new attractions.
Oh, cool.
My kids love Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens, fantastic.
Yeah, they say my daughter says it's her favorite theme parks are the Busch Garden theme parks.
They're both good. I think Williamsburg is better than Tampa, even though Tampa has Ron Nazi, the the greatest roller coaster. Iron Gwazi is the actual name, but I have a T-shirt that when it gets folded, it says Ron Nazi really big on it.
And it's red. Right? Isn't it red? It was like
no, it's yellow. It's yellow and green.
Right,
it's yellow and green.
All right.
My son will be there next week. He'll be there next week.
I feel like if Cheapy was to go to a theme park, that would be the one he'd want to go to because there's a lot of trees. So you can find shade. You can find shade very easily.
You could, like that would be a good September theme park, maybe.
October.
Or October. Go Halloween time. Sure.
They don't like New York Jews down there though.
Busch Gardens, they just like your money.
They pulled our school bus over when we got to Virginia. We were on a school trip. It was a band trip to fucking Busch Gardens and Colonial Williamsburg. And they fucking gave us a speeding ticket. And they came on the bus too to check for like drugs and stuff. There were no drugs that they found. No, I don't know. I didn't have any. I had nothing going on. That's cool. So I'm glad you enjoyed your vacation. Wombat, you're up next with your vacation story for next time in the near future.
My son was on vacation last week. He got to go to the Pacific Northwest, and he got to go from Alcatraz to Banff.
Nice.
That was
Nightcrawler?
Huh? Yes, Nightcrawler. Banff, Canada. Calgary. That's where it is. Calgary? Yeah.
Nice.
So
that sounds cool. I want to do that.
Yeah, it's like basically that whole like straight shot up. So he had a good time.
Nice.
He sent lots of nice pictures.
All right, I got a trivia question for you.
Sure.
You ready? Over the vacation, when I got back to New York, I got a speeding ticket. Not a speeding ticket. I did not get a speeding ticket.
No, you didn't. I know
did
you
not.
didn't.
I got a red light ticket.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how much it cost, a red light ticket?
Yes, because you told me.
Oh, shit. Did I tell Shipwreck?
$50.
You told us both at the same time.
Don't you think that's too cheap?
Yeah, $50 does seem cheap for that.
Seems way cheap. I've been thinking about it. And it's like, it's not much. And there's no points on your license either. It's very clear in the letter. It's like no points. So the insurance company, your insurance company doesn't find out, right? Or do they?
No, they wouldn't.
No,
there's no insurance.
Unless you just go and tell them.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
They're not selling that information like everyone else is selling our information.
I mean, they're usually like, of that $50, it's these companies that run those cameras.
Yes, I understand that.
So the companies are getting like 75% of your $50, and then your like town is getting like your $15.
It seems at that point, like, to me, I was like, hey, I got a cool video of myself, like almost beating a red light. And it only cost me $50. You go to like, what was Busch Gardens charging when you take just a still photo when you go on one of those rides? Probably like $15.
We buy the daily pass.
There's a pass. Of course there's a fucking pass. How much is the pass? Like, so it's probably like $50, $35.
It's probably like, I think it's something like that. Something like $40, $45, something like that.
Right. So I got a video. I got photos and a video of my car going action for just $50.
Did you throw up like a peace sign or anything?
I didn't know. I knew I was fucked when I saw the flash, and I was like, yeah, I didn't make it. Like when I didn't quite catch it turning yellow, so I didn't really know. I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to make it or not, and then I was like, yeah, I didn't make it.
So those are legal in New York?
What, the cameras?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to put them on school buses here, and then people sued because they didn't have the legal authority to do that, so they had to refund all the money that they took. It was a lot of money.
I thought it was only in Nassau now.
The school bus cameras?
No, both.
School bus cameras, I think, are gone totally everywhere.
School bus cameras, I think, are gone totally. Red light cameras, I think, are only in Nassau and not in Suffolk.
Yeah. Ernest Semper in the chat asks, how much is the red light pass? Right. Like, I mean, clearly they don't care about discouraging running the red lights. They're just trying to make the money, right?
They're just trying to make the money.
Right.
That's all it is.
Okay, here's my proposition. Wombat, would you pay if you knew that you could, all right, if they know, like, they're capturing all this information, right? So a lot of people are actually beating the yellow light, right? They're making it just by the skin of their teeth. They have those videos. They have those photos. Why not try to sell me those photos? Like, send me a letter, go, hey, you just made it. This isn't a ticket. This is a celebration of you beating the red light. Here's a cool action shot. They put the little watermark in the corner, like, hey, it's a fucking Main Street and exit 25, whatever. And you put that there, and it's like $10.
Yeah, I don't
think they're gonna sell any of those? I think they might sell some.
I don't think they would.
None?
Okay.
Like a video? Like a cool video? Like,
no.
Maybe what if you had a cool car? Like, you had a cool car though. You would want it.
I don't have a cool car.
Well, you wouldn't want it, but would somebody want it? Like, it cost them the cost of the letter, sending them the letter to you. That's it. And if they sell like 1% of those, that's more money than they had before. No, you don't like it. All right.
Did you pay it?
The ticket?
Yeah.
I mean,
what happens if you don't pay it?
By the way,
what's going to happen if you didn't pay it?
By the way, you get the video and the photos whether you pay the ticket or not. You get those first. I paid it though.
Good.
It was
they make it cheap. Choice. They make it cheap enough that people will pay it. If they made it more expensive, then it would backfire because people would just be like, "I'm not going to pay that." They can come find it.
I don't know.
Which was my strategy when I got one of those in Tennessee.
What? Just pay it?
No.
Oh, did not. How much was it? Was it $50?
I don't. It was something like that.
Oh.
And I looked up, and those were like illegal in Tennessee, other than like towns that had been grandfathered in. And I'm like, well, I
won't go back there.
I guess I'm not going back to that town ever, because I'm not going to pay this, because they couldn't even be bothered to have a person. That wasn't a red light cam. That was a speeding. Like I was going, like they put it right, like where it went from like a 55 down to a 35.
Those fuckers.
Yeah. And they hide it. They hide it in like a white unmarked car that's just like sitting aside the road. Like it's just like pulled over to the side of the road.
It's like nothing but trouble. They're trying to give you a nothing but trouble experience.
Yeah. So they did not. They spent all their money sending me a bunch of letters until they stopped sending me letters.
Anyway, all I know is I got a parking ticket in my town. It was like $150 more. It was like $85 plus like times 2. Basically, I think
all the fees they tack on there. Yeah.
It was like I didn't have the residential permit, and I also had a parking ticket. Thank you. Anyway, how about more exciting news like Long Island Retro? You know, we're doing that again. Is this the 10th time we're doing it?
Has it really been that long? That's crazy.
Have we done it every time they've been a Long Island Retro?
Mm-hmm.
This is the 10th anniversary.
So yeah, we've done 10.
What about COVID?
Let's go.
We did one over video.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You don't remember? I remember. I did it at my parents' house.
I think I remember that.
Or something. I think my power was out or something, and I had to do it at my parents' house. Let me see where this is. This is August 10th. Well, it's the weekend of August 10th. So like the 8th to the 10th.
Yeah, we're the Sunday.
We're the Sunday.
1 o'clock?
1:30.
Okay. Well, get there at 1 o'clock, and then you'll have plenty of time.
Give you time to park your Cybertruck and get in there.
In there, exactly.
So there's big parking spaces there. You don't have to worry. Once again, Thormon has curated a list of prizes that are sitting in my garage right now, and he actually messaged me today. I was so busy today, so I just out of the corner of my eye, there's something more prizes. There's more prizes coming.
Nice.
So if you're coming, you can
pretty
probably
good chance you get a prize.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. Like we have so many prizes. If you hit us up ahead of time, hit me up ahead of time, gpd@gmail.com. Let me know. I'll make sure you get a prize. You know, you can like reserve your prize ahead of time.
Ooh, can I do that too?
Yes, but I'm gonna hurl the prize at you from the top of the auditorium.
I don't need it. I don't need any prizes.
I don't know what the prizes are yet. I have not opened the boxes.
I probably still don't need it, so it's okay.
I laughed when I saw the boxes sitting on my doorstep, and I said, "Oh no!" I have big luggage to bring it in though this year. Okay, so yeah, liretro.com. Buy the tickets, show up, write me an email, or you can hit me up on Blue Sky or fucking somewhere. Find me. I'll get you some shit.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah, David Crane is going to be there.
Yes, David
Crane.
Get
my copy of David Crane's Amazing Tennis signed.
Nice. That's and Gary Kitchen too, right? There's all those Activision dudes.
I don't have Gary Kitchen's Amazing Tennis.
No, what do you have? Get an amazing toaster. David Crane made Pitfall, right?
He did.
And River Raid?
That sounds right. He didn't put his name in the title of those, though, so it's not as easy to tell.
Right.
He really should have put David Crane's in front of all those.
I like that the AI on Google it gets confused, and it's like he's a video game designer and programmer for games like Pitfall and Ghostbusters. He's also one of the co-creators of the show Friends. Like, that's a different David Crane.
Oh,
Same guy.
No.
Same guy.
That Google AI?
Yeah.
Name and shame that AI. It's fucking Google.
Mm.
I always just remember the Amazing Tennis because it was at the same time that like it was on Genesis. This is a copy I remember having. And at the same time, there was like Andre Agassi tennis. There was like Pete Sampras tennis, Jennifer Capriati tennis.
Amazing,
and then there's like
right?
David Crane's tennis. It's like,
Well, I
David
mean,
Crane?
But that's the age of when these guys had their names on the boxes, like on the front of the box, and that didn't last too long.
Joe Montana, Sports Talk Football.
No, I mean the guys who made the game.
I know. What, you're saying Joe Montana didn't make Sports Talk Football?
By himself?
By himself. When he wasn't masturbating.
Yeah. All right. So hopefully we'll see you on August 10th. You can buy, they have a lot of good stuff there. Some show feedback?
Sure.
A lot of people talking about, I think this is about Wombat falling off his front steps trying to curtail his dog's escape.
Yes. And when you see me, when everyone sees me, I will show you all the scars I have now because all the scabs have turned into nice, gross scars on my poor legs. But anyway, yeah, there were, I think, more comments on the clip of me falling than on the actual show, full show.
Oh, like the short, the YouTube short?
The short.
I haven't checked that.
Kirk Wooder said, I respect any man who can not only laugh at himself for this kind of thing, but share it with his homies for a laugh. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the video. And House of Orange said, knowing that was a diving tackle makes Wombat look athletic, to be honest. Orange Theory is paying off.
They do teach you tackling at Orange Theory and diving. It's one of the top 3 things. It's shoulders.
Burpees.
Shoulders, squats, and diving.
Burpees.
Yes, explosive power.
I did a lot of burpees yesterday, and my legs are killing me. In fact, Milt on 5912 said, your Orange Theory stories got me to take the plunge on it. He's 3 weeks in. Congratulations.
Nice.
Milton.
Milton H.
It might be Milton.
Milton H?
No, I think it's Milton.
You might pronounce it Milton. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm reading it through the side. I'm like looking at it like this.
It's Mill, and he lives in the town of North Hempstead. And he was born on 5/9/2012.
It's very possible.
13 years old.
He's 13. He goes to Orange Theory.
He's just old enough.
That's why I just started.
Yep.
All right, let's do Watch This, jerks.
There's so much here. This is going to be the whole show.
That's okay. It's not that much here. It's not that much here.
That's not that much.
It's not that much.
We're going to get through it.
TV, on the TV side, am I the only one that watched the South Park episode?
Yeah, I've watched enough of the clips where I felt like I got it.
No, why didn't you just watch it? It's only 20 minutes. You're like the one guy who's got Paramount Plus.
I do have the Paramount Plus.
So what's the, I obviously didn't pay for Paramount Plus, but after I watched the illegal stream, or the illegal upload that was on X, I saw that you could actually, I think a couple of days later, you could buy the whole season on Apple TV. So I would much rather do that than subscribe to fucking Paramount Plus. That seems like a much better movie. It was like $13 for the whole season. Anyway, very funny episode. You should just watch. You can go to HeTrumpedUs.com and watch the fun video from it. Which I saw the behind the scenes photos of that. It wasn't AI. It was.
They actually got Trump to do it.
Yeah, they just paid him. They got that 1.5 billion deal with Paramount, so they just they slid him a few bucks. No, it was an actor, just a big fat guy. Anyway, it was very good. We've also been enjoying the Trainwreck series that's on Netflix, and one of the more recent ones is PI Moms. Did I talk about that one already?
You didn't. I don't remember that reality show.
I don't know that it didn't make it to the air. I think it was the Trainwreck. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch the documentary. I'm like, I don't remember this.
It's entertaining. It's you won't predict what happens. It's just like, okay. But the basis is, like Wombat said, is like they were going to make a reality show about this private detective firm that only hired moms, because they found like these moms were looking for jobs that they could still spend the majority of their time with their children, but like they'd be available to like
not paying attention to their children.
Well, like while they're at school, they can track husbands that might be cheating on their spouses.
Oh,
with like a video camera.
Idea.
Yeah, that's the idea basically. And so this guy who ran the firm, this detective firm, figured out that these moms it was working. And then so he had a whole business like that, and then they decided to make a reality show based on that, and that was the Trainwreck, was the making of the reality show. entertaining. And we're also watching the Area 51 one, but we only watched like 15 minutes of that. And it's
That
two
one
parts.
looks good.
That one looks good. They're all good. They're all like really good production value, interesting. I don't think we've seen any that we didn't find entertaining. What else we got here?
The new season. It's been like I think 6 years or so since they've made new episodes of The Adventures of Gumball, which if you have kids that are of that age, or if you know that show is genuinely very funny and clever. So I checked out just the first 2 episodes. They're like 10 minutes each. And
what is this? I've never even heard of this thing. What is this?
New Adventures of Gumball? It's just like a Cartoon Network.
It's a Cartoon Network
show.
Okay.
It's for kids.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's funny. When I saw Conan O'Brien live, he said that was the funniest show on TV. And I was like, that's very funny. But anyway, I watched it. It was surprisingly good, surprisingly subversive still.
Okay.
They come in hot with even like a Donald Trump parody in in the second episode right there. Just making fun of Donald Trump, making fun of corporate greed, making fun of. So, there's stuff for kids who don't know what's going on, and then there are the jokes for adults that are watching it with them.
Dizzy Death says it's for kids and stoned people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I get it.
You should check it out. You might actually like it.
Okay.
Watch the first episode. It's 10 minutes. What do it's on Disney Plus, which you have.
I do have that.
So
I should cancel that.
Yeah. Watch a 10-minute cartoon.
I will.
Worst case scenario, you go, that's the worst 10 minutes I ever spent.
I will. I forgot to mention that the new season of Foundation started on Apple TV, and it's like it was gone for like, I don't know, 2 years. Not as long as that other show you mentioned, Gumball, but this was a very complicated television show with a lot going on, and to take like a 2-year break, I think it was 2 years. I don't know how long. It feels like it was forever. And the recap, they give you a recap that was basically nothing. Like, didn't tell you fucking jack shit.
Shit happened.
Yeah, it was like way too short of a recap. I don't know. It's a great show, but I feel like, I don't know why it took so long to make those episodes. Probably because it looks like it cost a shitload of money, and they maybe had to take out a loan to make it. I don't know. But
yeah,
I think it's good.
Apple would definitely need to take out a loan for a TV show. They're probably hurting for cash.
Apple, I don't think that particular project is doing very well. No. The Apple TV project. But they found that it's high quality science fiction Foundation. I mean, good luck in remembering what's going on. All right, I want to hear about Superman, but not that much because I want to watch it.
Superman is excellent, and you should go see it.
My son saw it, and he told me
that it was excellent, and you should go see it.
Said it was too woke. No, he didn't say that. He liked it a lot. He really liked it a lot.
Did you see it, Chip? I feel like that's something you would see with your kids.
He hates Superman.
I'm not a Superman guy.
Do you know?
I know you're not a Superman guy, but I didn't know if you got suckered into taking the children.
No, don't you remember? We talked about this. This is the one that Emmeline turned, looked at me, and she asked, "Does that look good?" When she saw the trailer.
Well, it is very good.
She couldn't decide. She's like,
they would like it.
I don't know. They would be okay with it, probably. I don't know. My son would rate it against Pixels, which is his all-time favorite film now.
It's funny.
Pixels, the Adam Sandler.
That was when that movie was new, was when I think my daughter was your son's age, and that was her favorite movie.
It hits with that age.
It's that age in that movie. It was, so they'll have something to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fire Blaster.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But Superman is excellent. It's the
okay.
I have mixed feelings on the 1979 movie. I don't want to say it's better than that because then people get all pissy, but it's better than any other Superman movie.
Not Superman 3.
It is better than Superman 3.
Who's the Richard Pryor part in this one?
The Richard Pryor part in this one is Guy Gardner.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion.
Oh, he's nice.
Yeah, he's funny. But James Gunn did a really good job of, making a good Superman movie, which is not always the easiest thing to do. And
wait, does the last 45 minutes have just like a fucking CG fight fest where like just throwing through buildings, everything collapsing, like loud, everything?
Not really. Yes and no.
Does he punch anything? Does he punch anything? I feel like we've seen movies where he doesn't punch anything, and then we've seen the movies where
too much punching.
Yeah, an entire city collapses and everybody cheers.
Yeah, where are we in that?
Yeah,
from 1 to 10.
It's like in the middle. Like there's the balance.
That's good.
That's what I'm saying. Like it has to strike that balance. Yes, of course they don't. Someone has to fly, so there's going to be like that type of CG stuff in there. But then there's also the grounded moments of
Is Superman the one that flies?
Superman. Yeah, Superman's the one that flies.
Okay.
And the dog. Maybe not. Does the dog fly?
Dog does fly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How were Clark Kent's parents?
Clark Kent's parents are. I know there's like a Howard Stern connection, but they're good.
I told you. Do you remember what the connection was?
There's one of the guys who works on the show is from Kansas, and his parents were the voice memos for it, basically.
Right. Mm-hmm. Do those parents sound like, "Hey Clark, this is your dad calling. I heard you were going to go to the dentist, and your sister went to the dentist once, and it didn't work out well at all. I think you got to be real careful. All right, talk to you later, bub." Do they sound like that?
That's what they sounded exactly like.
No, seriously, do they sound like that?
Enough.
I mean,
that.
the drawl, not the
drawl.
Yeah.
Not the. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard what they sound like?
Yeah,
they're in the trailers.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm saving it.
It's a very good movie. You should go see Superman. It's probably my favorite movie of the movies I've seen that are on this long list of movies here.
Yeah.
How many Dairy Queens are in the movie?
There are no Dairy Queens.
How about Geico ads?
There are no Geico ads.
How about
I'm trying to think what real products are in there, because DC Comics has a lot of fake DC like signage. It's like a DC Comics thing,
right?
Like Soda Cola and Big Belly Burger and Choco Cookies and all that stuff, and all those signs are in the movie.
Yeah.
For nerds like me who would notice that kind of shit.
Right.
But so I'm trying to think if there was what product placement was actually there.
I'm sure we'll watch it when it comes out.
There is one major product placement in there, but I won't spoil it for you. So it's not what you think.
Right, Red Vines. Red Vines?
It's not Red Vines.
It wasn't what I was thinking then.
Is it wokeness?
It is. It's wokeness. That's what it is.
Because South Park says woke is dead, but now Superman says woke is alive.
Woke is alive and well in Superman.
What else are we watching here?
I watched the Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Oh my God,
that's what I've watched.
You did watch that.
I did watch that.
What did you think?
Uh-oh. Too much thinking.
It was. It's not bad. It's very slow. Not much punching.
No, very little punching.
Not much punching.
A lot of mid-century modern furniture, though.
There is a lot of mid-century modern stuff.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I like the actors. Like, it sets up again for a next Marvel thing, right? Like, that's the whole purpose of it, I think. Like the movie as a whole, it's like, hey, do you know the story of the Fantastic Four? Because this is the story of the Fantastic Four again. So
sweet.
Kinda. I mean, it's not an origin story.
They have the origin story in there
for like 5 minutes at the beginning,
right? And then guess what? Here comes Silver Surfer. You guys know Silver Surfer? You know what they do? Because it's
not
girl.
It's she.
Silver, she. Sorry. But they both do the same thing. Both he and
Shalabal.
She. Yeah. But I came out of it and I went like, I liked it. I didn't like. I'm not in love with it. Like, there's just like large parts of the movie where it's essentially could be a talking in hallways type of film.
I'll fast forward through that on Disney Plus.
Yeah. No, you can watch that on Disney Plus and be fine. I'm not going to tell you to go to the theaters to see that, but I do think you should see Superman. I will say everything you said is right. I think there was another I don't know how actiony the sequence was, but it was I don't think this is a spoiler because it was cut out of the movie, but John Malkovich's part was completely cut out of the movie, and he played the Red Ghost. And I'm wondering if that was a full-on action sequence, and if that was kind of was
it
missing.
Feels like they missed something, right? Like in the first like third of the movie, it's like it feels like there should have been an action scene in here, like they're like
they need to
showing you the powers more than like news clips.
Yes, 100%. That you are correct, and that scene was shot, and I guess even finished, and they just didn't put it in the movie. I guess they. With all of the whatever with Marvel movies and not being too long, like, oh, Marvel movies are too long. They don't all have to be 2 hours.
Yeah, this one's a tight hour 45 or something.
That's so rare.
So they made it a much shorter movie, but I'm wondering if that was a mistake. Or if they just cut the wrong thing. Because, first of all, to see John Malkovich as the Red Ghost in live action is bananas. All around, because if you know who that character is, it's a strange character to put in him. It's like when they put Batroc the Leaper in Captain America or the Winter Soldier. It's like this is a very out of left field oddball villain, but if you know your Marvel stuff, it's fun to see him in a movie, and if you don't know your Marvel stuff, it's still a really cool fight scene at the beginning of the Winter Soldier. It's exactly that. There's that really cool fight scene at the beginning of the Winter Soldier that's unrelated basically to any other fight scene later, but you get to see Captain America fight a guy who knows really good martial arts, and he kicks him in the face. But it's cool. Nice. That's a good fight. So this movie, I think, did need that. It needed that scene where it's like, oh, the Fantastic Four has to do their thing and show off their stuff and fight an orangutan and a gorilla. So
that'd be good.
I also think like the Incredibles, like, clearly stole from Fantastic Four, but then then we have the whole baby thing, and it's like, okay, we've already seen the Incredibles do a lot of this already, but now it's Fantastic Four again.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to like the next movie with them, because then they might do more things. Like having Galactus be the like villain in this too. It's just like, I don't know.
Too much. Too soon.
It's too. You can't really do a ton with him, I don't think,
because he doesn't fit on screen.
Correct.
It's like you're gonna get his hand, his head. Like you got to choose one.
I honestly thought they were going to defeat him the way they defeated him in the comics the first time, which was a much simpler plot line. But no, they defeat him in the comics with the ultimate nullifier. Everyone knows that, cheapie.
Is that like a gun? A gun?
Yes.
It's a gun. It's a gun.
They beat him with a gun.
Good.
They beat him with a gun, but it's a special gun that erases everything in the universe.
That's quite a gun.
And it can only be found on Galactus's ship.
Right.
And you have to like get past all the security forces to get it. Like there's action sequence in that too.
Did you want to fire that gun after you watched Happy Gilmore 2?
I didn't hate Happy Gilmore 2.
Can't be good. We can't tell me it's good.
I'm not saying it's good.
Did you laugh out loud at any point while watching it?
I did.
How many times?
Maybe 2 or 3 times.
I mean, I want to laugh out loud, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't know who's printing shit.
We watched the first one when we were on vacation, because the kids had not seen Happy Gilmore 1.
Okay, but that's funny. I just don't think that they're gonna make it funny
it is
today.
Good.
I don't think just don't see. When's the last good movie that he made?
Pixels.
Happy Gilmore 2.
No. What did you say, Chef?
Pixels.
Uncut Gems.
I didn't even like Uncut Gems, and I wanted to like it so badly. I don't even like it.
Happy Gilmore 2 has a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. It is
that's pretty good.
fresh.
That's for him. That's great.
That is like, yeah, that's
top.
like over 100% for him.
Right. When you
I'm
with
saying,
the curve,
I'm
with the
trying
curve,
to
it's
tell you,
good.
it's not that bad.
Okay. I just can probably, like, if I thought about it, I could probably just predict and write out all the jokes.
I'm not saying it's gonna win any awards, but it has some, fun cameos and nostalgia.
Did Red Letter Media make a video about it yet? Or are they going to? Because that would motivate me to watch it.
I tried to watch the Red Letter Media video on Superman.
Okay. They're hating too much?
It's like they're so dead inside.
Yeah.
It's like watching just black-eyed sharks review a movie.
There's no money in being nice to it, really. There's less money.
I don't know if there's any money in what they're doing and how they're doing it now. They're just sitting there going, "We saw the movie.
Well, how many views does it have?
Do we need another Superman movie? Superman." They've become the joke. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it was.
Sure.
They used to do the making fun of the podcasters with the branded hats and I love Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. Look at my toys.
And
hey,
look
hate
at everything.
This. And now it's gone full circle.
We can make that. We can make that video, by the way, of them.
I hated it. Why does Superman have to be so positive in this world of darkness? Why can't he reflect the depression that I feel?
That's weird. That's why I don't like Superman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because he's too positive. What about the evil Superman in Superman 3? Did you like him?
Yeah. No, I like the old Superman movies. I'm fine with those. I'll watch this one and I hope I like it. I just have watched a lot of Superman movies that I did not particularly enjoy.
I understand your trepidation. I'm just saying this is a very good movie.
Does he have to give up his powers to have sex with Lois Lane in this one? Because I didn't like that.
He does not have to do that.
That seemed dumb.
Is it because he kept his shoes on when he gets in the bathtub with her?
Were they boots? Were they boots or shoes?
Oh my God. Lois Lane is so much better in this movie than she was in those Zack Snyder movies. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
It makes you dislike those Zack Snyder movies even more.
Impossible.
Oh, it's possible.
All right. How about the Billy Joel documentary? How'd you enjoy that? You watched both parts of that?
I watched we as a
family
unit. Nah, just my wife and I.
Oh.
We watched all 5 hours of it together.
Yeah. Is it good?
5 hours?
It's 2 episodes.
5-hour Billy Joel documentary.
Now, is this only airing in Long Island?
Yes.
On
and
Long
it's
Island.
on Long Island. Nothing happens in Long Island. We'd be underground. Who do you think I am? The underminer?
We were all signed up to watch this. Mrs. Cheapy was on board and we clicked on it and it was like episode 1, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's a lot of Billy Joel.
And I was like, I love Billy Joel, but I don't know. Like, maybe it's better not to know everything is what I'm saying.
I learned a lot about Billy Joel that even I did not know.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about his first marriage. I would say the first episode is definitely more interesting than the second episode.
Howard Stern's in the second episode, right?
He is in the second episode, yes. Yes, as Billy Joel's friend. Playing
the part of Billy Joel's friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Howard Stern.
Yeah.
All his famous friends are in it. So
yeah.
You got your Don Henley and your Sting and your Bruce Springsteen.
All his famous friends are coming over tonight. The famous Billy Joel song.
Yep, exactly. Yes, I love that song. Do 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 do. Famous friends are coming over tonight. Famous friends tonight.
I watched Billy Joel on Bill Maher's Club Random. I mean, I didn't watch
that.
I didn't watch it. Let me rephrase that. I saw Tim Heidecker making fun of Billy Joel on like he's like a captive prisoner, like just like why am I here answering these fucking questions? Bill's like smoking something. Billy's just like anyway.
No, it's very good.
Okay, I'll maybe try. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you don't know anything about
Billy Joel,
no, if you don't know like about his first wife and what she did to basically make him famous, because there's no Billy Joel without
piano
his
lessons.
Yeah, that's it.
She fixed the piano.
That part is interesting. Like that, I thought was like, oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know who this woman was, and I didn't realize how powerful she was.
No,
And
yeah.
then
Seriously,
and
I
then
read
she-
about this. It was, she's under the piano working the pedals, the foot pedals.
exactly.
Yeah, it's hard to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about Billy Joel's stepson that he basically raised from like the age of 5 to like 13.
What happened at 13? He was a
They-
man?
He
Got bar
divorced.
mitzvahed?
The parents got divorced.
Oh,
It's the son from his first wife had a son when they got married.
I
and-
see.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, maybe I'll
In the
watch.
documentary, the stepson is in the documentary. He's there, so it's
Cool.
yeah, it's kind of interesting.
All right, what else?
I watched this because I did. This was, but
I watched
did
this
watch
because I did.
because I did. I have no reason to have seen this movie, but I did watch The Amateur, starring Rami Malek, in his attempt at a John Wick movie.
I haven't even heard of it.
Okay, so he is an FBI analyst, and his wife dies, and now he needs to get revenge on everyone who killed his wife, but he's not a trained FBI agent.
He's like a desk guy.
He's a desk guy. So how is he going to do it? And it's like a whole thing. And there's like, quote unquote twists and turns. It's fine. It's actually pretty lousy.
Right.
So,
I
I thought it would
lousy.
be
It's
I thought it
fine.
would
It's
be-
actually pretty lousy. Put that right
I
on the
thought
box.
it would be entertaining. Like, oh, this will be a good way to waste an evening
And it
by
wasn't.
myself. And I was wrong.
All right.
So you could skip The Amateur, watch Billy Joel or Happy Gilmore 2 instead.
Fair enough.
Waiting for Billy Joel too.
Billy Joel.
They have it. It's also
is,
2
yeah.
hours and 45 minutes.
Yep. The second episode is just as long as the first one.
All
But
right.
that one
Talking
has
about
Christy Brinkley in it.
Everything that's in We Didn't Start the Fire.
Yeah.
Just
He goes through it
it
all line by
breaks
line.
down like, what made you put this in this song,
Yeah.
Billy?
Mhm.
All right. Any new releases we need to talk about? I didn't look at this at all. Doesn't look like it.
I don't think so. I've been playing a lot of Donkey Kong though.
Oh,
Can we talk about Donkey Kong?
sure.
We
Oh,
can
this
talk
Wu
about
Chang
Donkey
Fallen
Kong.
Feathers though. That's a major release, I think. It's like the Chinese Soul Calibur, not Soul Calibur, Souls game.
Yeah. No,
All right, let's hear about Donkey Kong. Can
Donkey
I
Kong's
get the full name of the Donkey Kong game?
Bonanza.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's super fun. That is a really fun game. You like destructible environments?
Yes. Is it a
He-
single player game?
It is a single player game. Yeah, it's a full like 3D platformer where Donkey Kong can punch his way around and deform all the environments, and he's looking for bananas. Likes bananas.
Me too.
Yeah. So it is like, I don't know. They did a really good job with it. It's
So
just fun to play.
Which Donkey Kong is this? Is this the original Donkey Kong, or is this Donkey Kong Jr. as an adult, or is this someone else? Is this
So
like
Pauline
he-
is is 13 years old in this game.
Hmm. So is this like Donkey Kong Senior?
It could just be Donkey Kong, I think, right? If Pauline is 13, because
I assume Donkey Kong kidnapped an adult Pauline.
right, but like, do they have like less like expected life between a human and a Donkey Kong?
I think so. Let's see.
Okay,
Gorilla Life.
Donkey Kong, not
Donkey
Gorilla.
Kong, yeah.
Well,
What's Donkey Kong's life expectancy?
I'm assuming based on his size that it would be actually less than an average gorilla. So an average gorilla is 35 to 40. So let's say we take the high road and we say 35
Mm.
years.
Mm.
That means that if Pauline's 13 and let's say she was kidnapped when she was what, at 22, 23, how old do we think Pauline was?
Yeah, I'm not really sure on the storyline as far as like the timeline here,
I think this is
because they're
important.
like friends, Pauline and this Donkey Kong. So maybe it'll explain it by the time it gets to the end. But they're like friends in this one. He's like protecting her. It could have. Was it not just a misunderstanding in the original Donkey Kong?
I don't know, was it?
I don't know. But I would say this one, it's a strong game and a strong start for the Switch 2 with this being there.
This one's not $70, right? Or $80?
Not $80. I think it's 70.
70.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it really. Like it's just, you go around, you get different powers, you get stronger, takes you less punches to punch through stuff.
They did it. They cracked the code.
They did. Like it's a really fun platformer, and it's surprising like that. I'm going to say they probably were working on this for a while, but they just didn't have the horsepower on the Switch to pull it off, because these are like pretty big environments that you're just completely wrecking, and you can dig for a while too. Like if you want to dig down for like a minute, just go ahead and dig down for a minute. I think this probably, like, between this and Mario Kart, they're probably set up for a little while here while they start developing a true Mario game. But
great.
I don't know. It's very good.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They should put that on other consoles. They're going to do that, right? They're just going to put it on other consoles.
No.
Yeah, it'll be on
Steam.
It'll be on the PC next week.
Steam first. That's safe.
Yeah.
Test the waters with Steam. They're not doing that.
Right.
As you know. I know we're all joking. Let's move on to Wombat's fortnightly news, and we can start with talking about the Switch 2. Had a very successful launch. They sold 1.6 million Switch 2s in June.
That's a lot.
That is a lot, and that topped the previous launch month record, which was held by the PS4, which is 1.1 million units in November 2013. So that was
why? I mean, why do we think this console is resonating? I feel like that's a fair question.
I have one thought. I think it's just because the manufacturing, they can just make a lot of them.
Yep. They had a good stream of the consoles available to purchase, and they've been restocking them pretty well here. Which is
not the way it usually goes. I think it's because it's just not that hard to make, probably, right? Like the parts aren't that, I mean, not that hard to make in the fact that the parts are available. They're not cost prohibitive to make a lot at once. And usually it's not that way with consoles.
Yeah, I think there's two other things that are helping them out here too. Is like the Switch, like it had a long cycle there, right? Like I don't remember how many years, but it's been a while since the Switch has been out. So people were ready for another Nintendo, and launching with Mario Kart certainly doesn't hurt either when that's one of the biggest sellers of the last generation. So I think they did it again. Nintendo, amazingly enough, figured out how to make money on
they're good at that.
Their video games. Yeah.
I also saw a thing when it's Circana. Is that what they're called now?
Yep.
Where they were talking about part of it that there is, you have the new games, your Donkey Kong and your Mario Kart, and also those same people, those kids that are playing that are also able to download their Roblox and Fortnite onto it as well. And they are basically not missing a beat between what they're playing with their friends and being able to play the new Switch 2 stuff. And that, there's no back and forth. There's no needing that old console, and that's helped significantly.
Fortnite probably wasn't too good on the original Switch.
No, Fortnite was terrible on the original
It's
Switch.
almost unplayable, but I know a lot of kids were playing it that way, right? Like I know
they probably couldn't wait. So it's probably right. Like those kids probably were like, they wanted to upgrade their Fortnite machine. That probably helped a fair, it didn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt to upgrade your Fortnite and Roblox machine.
Right. We alluded to this item earlier at the beginning of the show, but Sony is suing Tencent over this, what they call a Horizon Zero Dawn ripoff. Their game called Light of Motrim. Have you looked at it? I just want you to click on this.
Yeah, I looked at
it.
It's pretty crazy.
And get your response. Yeah, it's when you click on it and look at the two pictures side by side, you're like, oh yeah, these look like the same thing. Everything.
I saw a blurb where at one point Tencent did try to license Horizon from Sony, and Sony said no, and then Tension did it anyway. So
right, they made their own one,
mhm.
and yeah, I don't know. Not a great name. I can't even pronounce that. Light of
Motrin?
Motrin.
Motrin. Yeah,
Moterium. Motarium. Yeah. Yeah. I know how to say Horizon Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else we got here? I thought this was interesting that because of the payment processors that these companies rely on, Steam and itch took down like all these games that have adult content, basically. And a lot of these are like indie games. These are not like Call of Duty. This is like somebody made a game about like what it's like to be sexually abused, and then they just found like their game pulled off all these stores. And I'm sure Steam doesn't give two shits because they're not really making any sizable amount of money off it. But these smaller platforms like itch, that's like their whole thing. Their bread and butter is like these small games like that. It's not great. So they're trying to find some other payment processor. Steam probably doesn't care, so they're probably not doing shit. But these other companies are trying to find more friendly payment processors. What happened to I had CAGbag questions on here.
You can find them.
I got to get them off the phone.
But find them. Yeah,
I got them. Don't worry. I got them on my phone.
I did play through Tony Hawk 3 and 4 on Switch as well.
I was gonna ask you, did you finish it yet?
Yeah. What, did I finish it?
Yeah.
I played. I finished all the main goals for both games. Got all the collectibles, and I'm probably about halfway through. Like once you finish those, it unlocks all these new pro challenges. I'm about halfway through those pro challenges that you play on every level again.
Is Switch the primary platform for this?
That I've been playing on?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Yes, but part of that's simply because I've been on vacation and that's where I was playing it at. So I'm further along. Yes, I'm much further along on Switch than I am on Xbox right now. I think I've only completed Tony Hawk 3 on Xbox.
I mean, that game requires pretty precise control. What's it like playing on that?
Not as good on Switch, but I got used to it, I would say. Like it took some time. Yeah, it took some time to get used to.
It's made him a better Donkey Kong player.
It really like highlighted like the analog sticks for me on the Switch like are suited for Nintendo games in that it feels like they're a little bit like looser when you're playing them, like more fluid, whereas like with something like Tony Hawk, it's like you need to make very precise actions. So like I can't pull off like as consistently like tricks that I know I'm going to do every time. Like I really have to concentrate,
right?
Like to hold like in a diagonal direction and hit them. And you can't play like the D-pad it's not a D-pad on the Switch, right? It's 4 buttons. So trying to play that way with a D-pad is like it's impossible.
But it's not impossible. You did it.
No, I played with the analog. Like you can use the analog stick or the D-pad, right? Like that's how it's always been with Tony Hawk games. And so like I usually play analog stick, but like I'll go to D-pad if I'm trying to be really precise on Tony Hawk usually.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work on Switch. I can't do like buttons to make those directions. So, but performance wise, it does fine. Right, like it's not as graphically advanced playing in handheld mode as like on Xbox, but it looks nice.
All right,
it's good,
cool.
Yeah.
In other news, Outer Worlds 2 is not going to be $80 anymore. Do you think that's because it's not good?
No, I think it's because they know that people aren't going to spend $80 for that game.
Right, that makes sense.
They're just going to wait for they wouldn't sell enough at that price. Not with Game Pass and the higher price,
right?
The margin probably just isn't there. There'd probably be too many people that would either wait for the drop or just get Game Pass for a month. So I don't see how that makes sense.
Right. You're just gonna be dropping the price anyway in a month.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, every time I see Skull and Bones in that Ultimate Game Sale on the Xbox for $9.99, I laugh my ass off.
That's the pirate game, the Ubisoft
That was
pirate
the
game.
pirate game that released at $80 because this isn't a AAA game. This is a quadruple A game.
Wait,
or whatever
really?
bullshit. The guy
80. It
said.
wasn't $80. It was. Was it? It was
What?
supposed
Was
to
the game
be.
that really was it 80 or was it 70?
I think it was I think it was supposed to be a free to play game, and then it got delayed forever. And they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna make this a regular full price game." But I think it was just like
70. It released at 70.
But
Seven-
people
70.
thought it was ridiculous because it was supposed to be like a smaller game. That
I remember playing that at E3.
me too. And you were thinking that it should be $70, right?
Yeah, it's one of those games where I was playing and also like looking around.
Right. Like,
Right, you're
That
just like,
game
oh,
released at $70 and people thought that was crazy and
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's
yeah.
10. So,
right. Yes.
you know,
Yes. I get you.
my point still stands.
Yeah. It's it doesn't make much sense. All right, let me get the CAG bag. I got it on my phone. Don't worry. All right, this is from Shanafan for Wombat. It's been over 2 years since Hogwarts Legacy has come out. Any chance that you will ever play the game, Wombat? Started a new save on Switch 2, and the port is excellent.
No.
It's not that great of a game. It's fine. If you like Harry Potter, if you're into Harry Potter, then
Which I'm not.
which you're not,
general.
then it's probably like exceptional. But
Yeah, no.
as like the combat is like everything is serviceable. Like
Yeah, no.
it's without the license, I don't think people would be too thrilled.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So the answer is no, Shanafan. He hates that lady.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
unless
enough.
what if you were walking home from whatever you walk home from, and there was a copy of Hogwarts Legacy just lying on the sidewalk?
It was a
Just-
PS Plus game. It's not like it's not like it.
yeah, but she gets money from that when you download it. Somebody already bought it. It's just lying on the sidewalk. Someone else is going to take it and maybe sell it on eBay if you don't take it. Are you taking the game and
No.
playing it? You're not. Are you?
No.
Are you leaving it there? Are you picking
No,
it
I'm
up?
throwing it in the garbage.
Are you going to step on it
I'm
first?
actively breaking the disc and throwing
So you're
it
going to step on it first
Mm-hmm.
and then throw it in the garbage to make sure
And
that
throw it in the
no one
garbage.
can ever play. Okay.
Yes.
Shanafan, you have your answer. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening.
No.
All right, here's another exciting question. This is from Citric Base. I like this because I can zoom in on my phone and I can really read it. Okay, not to get too sentimental, but what is a good life lesson that you three would say you've learned from each other over the past 20 years? Big or small, gaming related or not? That's a tough one for me just to drop on you right there off my phone.
right. Like that.
You need to think about that one ahead of time.
Yeah. That I feel like we'd have to come back a different episode on that. I don't want to
Yeah,
like
we'll answer that at the
Right.
live show.
Yeah,
that seems like a good live show answer. Yes.
I can tell you
I'm
what I
gonna be
learned from
looking in
Howard
Wombat's
Stern.
eyes when I talk about this.
When you glaze him,
Right.
I can tell you what I learned from Howard Stern. Not that he ever taught it directly, but I learned that if you think you're being sneaky and you're going to do something that no one's going to find out about, you're not that clever and people are going to find out about it. So you should probably just do things and not even think about being sneaky. You know, like if you're going to make a decision that you think that people wouldn't jibe with over the course, I'm talking about like a business decision, then you probably shouldn't do that thing. Like even if you think they're not going to find out about it, just assume that they will find out about it. And if that doesn't change your mind to not do that thing, then yeah, I don't know where I was on that sentence, but you understand you understand what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
That's something I learned from Howard when Jackie tried to plug some hotel that he stayed at for free and they caught him. Thank you. All right. So you guys have to think, I guess I still have to think of one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't count your free t-shirts before they're in your bag. I learned that watching Wombat.
Okay. Whatever.
What else?
We're waiting for you. You're the
no,
one who has the questions.
No, that's
What
the end of the
else?
questions. I don't have any more
You're
questions.
the what else?
No, that was
What
no
did
more
I learn?
questions.
I
I
learned
was
that
trying to think
Cheeky
of other.
doesn't know how to read.
No, I was trying to think if I had any other questions for you. I mean, any other life lessons that I learned from you guys. Shipwreck, I learned.
I thought we were going to save this for the live show.
All right, I learned nothing. I learned sunscreen. A lot of sunscreen. All right, now. All right. Thanks. We'll see you at LI Retro. Write me ahead of time if you're coming, and we'll reserve some prizes for you. The best prizes. All right. Peace out. Wombat, you gotta say the thing.